Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 up front for 3 months plus taxes and fees. Promo rate for new customers for limited time. Unlimited more than 40 gigabytes per month. Slows full terms at mintmobile.com.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/results to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
Think you know the Brooks Ghost? Think again. Introducing the all-new, better-than-ever Ghost 16. Now with nitrogen-infused cushioning for lightweight, supreme softness that feels good every step, every street, every single day. So go ahead, take your daily joyride in the all-new nitrogen-infused Ghost 16. It'll turn your everyday miles into everyday endorphins. Let's run there. Head to brooksrunning.com to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
Welcome back, Ram fans. This is Rams Up, your favorite LA Rams podcast. We are a member of the Fans First Sports Network. You can also follow us on YouTube. Our channel is at LA Rams Up. We have video content there as well as our podcasts. I will be joined often by my football gurus, Ian and Paul. Hey, we're not Rams insiders. We're just fans who love talking about the NFL and our LA Rams. Let's get to it. Welcome back, everybody. We have our second training camp update coming up here in a second. We are also going to introduce you to the Rams' new cornerback, Jerry Jacobs. That's already been shared on the YouTube channel. A little player focus segment we did there. Before we get started, episode 488, I'm going to talk real quickly about a guy who wore number 88 for the Rams, Pat Curran, the tight end out of Iowa State. Drafted by the Rams in the 6th round of the '69 draft, played 6 years for the Rams, then moved on to the Chargers. 9 catches in 6 years for the Rams. With the Chargers in just 4 years, 97 receptions. So never really got a fair shake in LA, playing behind Bob Klein, among others. Pat Curran, number 88 for our Los Angeles Rams, went on to be a play-by-play guy for the Chargers. Some news from around the league. Tremaine Ankrum, our old buddy out of Clemson, former Rams draft pick, signed by the Seahawks, already cut. That really surprises me. Ankrum, a great swing inside offensive lineman, at least so I thought. Maybe that's not the case. So Ankrum, a free agent once again. Tua of the Dolphins and Jordan Love of the Packers, both getting big-time contracts. Those quarterbacks continue to get paid. And speaking of quarterbacks, Russell Wilson banged up, missing practices. And the top 100 countdown continues, really the only one that matters, voted on by the players. Jared Goff came in at number 48, and our Matthew Stafford came in at 42. Goff finally getting some recognition from his peers. Matthew Stafford probably about where he belongs. He is the 3rd Ram on this list, joining Cooper Kupp and Kyron Williams. I suspect we have one more to go. So this is what I thought I'd do for my training camp update number 2. Go through each position group, How we feeling about each of these groups? Arrow pointing up or down or rolling steady, depending on what we've heard and seen so far. Starting with the quarterbacks, well, arrow's got to be pointing up there from all accounts. Matthew Stafford looking extremely sharp. Love to hear some updates on Stetson Bennett. We'll find out more about him in the preseason, but overall, it's all about Matthew Stafford. If he's looking good, I'm feeling good about this group. The running backs, I think the arrow's pointing up here too for two reasons. Kyron Williams looking sharp, Sean McVay talking him up, and Ronnie Rivers also apparently looking very good. Doesn't want to be the forgotten man in that running back room. And Kyron Williams saying that the addition of Blake Corum is going to allow him to get more involved in the passing game. Feeling really good about this group and feeling better every day. The wide receiver group, feeling really good about these guys. Man, we have a great group, don't we? Cooper Kupp looking extremely healthy. Puka Nacua apparently looking ripped after working out with Cooper Kupp during the offseason. And Jordan Whittington running with the ones, looking like a potential steal. Don't want to get overly excited. It's training camp. He's a 6th-round draft pick. But man, I have never felt so good about a 6th-round draft pick before. I'm being serious here. I think Jordan Whittington is eventually going to be a big-time contributor to this offense. Offensive line, I'm not feeling any better or worse about this group. Apparently, Braden Fisk has been getting the better of Steve Avila. And is that worrisome? I don't know. Not really. Avila is a known quantity at this point. Playing center, there's going to be a learning curve there, but what does it say about Fisk? We'll get to that in a second. Still a little uncertain about the depth here, so a lot to learn about this offensive line group for sure. Tight ends, without Tyler Higbee, there are some concerns, but I'm feeling really good about this group. The arrow is definitely pointing up. Matthew Stafford calling out Davis Allen's progress and mentioning how much he loves having Colby Parkinson in this room. I'm not saying I feel great about this tight end group right now, but I'm feeling a little bit better each day about their potential, that's for sure. And the defensive line, based on what Braden Fisk has shown and based on what I'm hearing about Bobby Brown, feeling better about this group too. The arrow is pointing up. Now I know Kobe Turner's been held back by a groin pull, but I'm sure that will pass. We just need some depth guys to come through. Laurel Murchison, Corey Durden, Tyler Davis. They have to be able to contribute. Can't leave Kobe Turner, Bobby Brown, and Braden Fisk out there for all the snaps. That's not how the defensive line works. We need some guys to start proving themselves. But overall, feeling better about this group after a few days of training camp. And on the edge, steady as she goes. Need to see more. A lot of potential there. Jared Verse, by all accounts, is looking like the real deal. Feeling good, feeling really good, but still have some concerns there. The cornerback room, this is the one group that I'm more concerned about than I was a few days ago for sure. Darius Williams nursing a hamstring. Trey White coming back from an injury but looking good. And then Darion Kendrick goes down with an injury out for the year, torn ACL. We bring in Jerry Jacobs. We'll talk about him at the end here. But overall, got to have some concerns here. Wouldn't be surprised if the Rams went out and signed another player. Just not sure what they can afford at this point. A good pass rush can help this group out, but we're not sure about that. That's not a done deal. Need Darius Williams to come back, Trey White to prove he can go on day one. Then I'll feel a lot better about this group. Safety position up, and it's mainly because of Cameron Curl looking like a great addition. Everybody's loving what they see from this guy so far, showing the range and leadership. Cameron Curl, really good free agent signing by Les Snead so far. It appears to be the case anyways. Special teams, nothing to report really. Anyone checking out Joshua Carty out there? Let me know how he looks. I haven't seen anything regarding him. May have to get out there myself and take a look. The return game, we have some intelligence on that matter. Tutu Atwell saying he's returning kicks. Other than that, nothing to report. And, I'm okay with Tutu returning kicks. Just got to be secure of the ball, Tutu. That's my biggest concern there. Back in a minute, and we are going to introduce you to our new cornerback, Jerry Jacobs.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo Concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
This episode is brought to you by Shopify. Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. From the launch your online shop stage, all the way to the we just hit 1 million orders stage. No matter what stage you're in, Shopify's there to help you grow. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/special offer, all lowercase. That's shopify.com/special offer.
This episode is brought to you by Experian. Are you paying for subscriptions you don't use but can't find the time or energy to cancel them? Experian could cancel unwanted subscriptions for you, saving you an average of $270 per year and plenty of time. Download the Experian app. Results will vary. Not all subscriptions are eligible. Savings are not guaranteed. Paid membership with connected payment account required.
Hey, welcome back, Ram fans. Thought it'd be a good time to share another player focus. And obviously, the guy we got to focus on is our new cornerback, Jerry Jacobs. Rams signing the free agent, played with the Lions for 3 years. And this is all brought on by that unfortunate injury to Darion Kendrick. Looks like he's out for the year. And Darius Williams nursing a hamstring injury. So suddenly, a position group that looked to be a strength. Maybe some questions now. Now, on the upside, Tre'Davious White looks like he's good to go potentially on day one. When he's been out there, reports are he's playing full speed, looking good. Rams are just going to manage him, though. He's coming back from a significant injury as well. So the Rams have some things to figure out, and the first thing they had to do was add some depth, a security blanket for this unit. Right now, if they went tomorrow saying Darius Williams couldn't possibly start, Trey White, maybe he's not quite ready. Our outside corners might be Sean Jolly and Jacoby Durant, something like that. And there's a lot of guys on this roster that could step in and potentially fill that role. But hey, why not go get a guy like Jerry Jacobs, who, by the way, played with Audrey Pleasant. Pleasant was the coach with Detroit for 2 years, so he's very familiar with Jerry Jacobs. Jerry Jacobs, out of a J.C. Hutchinson Community College, had 4 interceptions there, all conference honors. Transferred to Arkansas State, first year there, had 4 interceptions. In 2019, had another 4 starts before suffering an ACL injury. Sounds familiar, right? And then he moves on to Arkansas, but he only played 6 games there before opting out. In those 6 games, recorded 17 tackles, 1 for a loss, 249 defensive snaps, 4th on the team. So he declares for the draft, and he was seen as a guy who is really good in run support, not a great open field tackler, probably doesn't have the top end speed to cover guys on the outside, good zone coverage guy. Lance Zierlein said at 5'11", 203 pounds, has the physique that you typically associate with an NFL safety, but again, that open field tackling weakness, he's probably going to have to play cornerback, and that's what he's done. When undrafted, Lions signed him, played in 40 games for the Lions, 29 starts, 4 interceptions and 1 sack. 2 of those interceptions, by the way, coming against Jordan Love. Had a career high in tackles and interceptions in 2023. Now, what are the Rams thinking here, though? Is Jerry Jacobs a potential starter? Well, he might be the 3rd or 4th cornerback if Darius Williams and Trey White are healthy. If not, a guy that has some experience starting in the NFL, and he's familiar with the Rams' opening day opponent, the Detroit Lions, that's for sure, right? But there's some other guys on this roster that could emerge ahead of Jerry Jacobs. Sean Jolly probably being the primary candidate. Then you got guys like Cameron McCutcheon and Trey Tomlinson, different ends of the spectrum size-wise. And then we have some undrafted rookie free agents, Cam Lampkin out of Washington State, Jalen McCullough out of Tennessee, and then the guys on our roundtable like Josh Wallace out of Michigan, 5'11", 185, three-time team captain at UMass before transferring to Michigan. And then there's Charles Woods out of SMU. So welcome to the Rams, Jerry Jacobs. He is probably going to be on this roster. I'm not calling him a roster lock yet. That could depend on Darius Williams, but looks like a good pickup. Now, should the Rams have gone after a higher-end cornerback, someone like Stephon Gilmore, or, hey, bring back Ahkello Witherspoon? The problem is they're going to be asking for a lot more money than the Rams are going to have to give Jerry Jacobs. Rams aren't ready to go that route yet, but maybe they will down the road, depending on how things pan out. Unfortunate injury to Darion Kendrick, but Rams responding quickly, especially with the Darius Williams hamstring injury. That can pester for a while. Jerry Jacobs probably going to factor into the Rams' plans down the road. Not ready to lock him in on the roster quite yet, but looks like a good add given the circumstances the Rams are facing here in the secondary. Hey, any of you at Rams training camp, you want to jump on this show and share some thoughts, reach out to me at ramsuppodcast@gmail.com. We will get you on. It'll be lots of fun out here from Rams Up. That's going to do it for this episode. Remember, you can reach us at ramsuppodcast@gmail.com. And don't forget about our YouTube channel. Our handle is at laramsup.com. Till next time, keep the horns up, stay safe, and have fun out there.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right, ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.